Good morning, class 4. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 5, that is food and digestion. In the previous lectures, we had discussed about food and the major components which are present in the food and why do we need food. So food is a substance which help us to grow and live well, and this food contains nutrients which help our body to grow, and the major nutrients in the food present are carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, roughage and water. So these are the main nutrients or the major components present in food. Now let's discuss about the next components. Like last day we discussed about carbohydrate and protein, and today we'll discuss about fat. So fat is also energy giving food like carbohydrate. Fat is also energy giving food like carbohydrate, and fat you can say fat maintain the heat of our body. So fat gives us energy and maintain the heat in our body. And one more thing class, fat gives more energy to us than carbohydrate. Fat give more energy to us than carbohydrate. The next thing is fat stored in our body, and if we eat excess amount of fat, then we become obese, means we become fatty, and it is very harmful for us. Now the question comes, what are the sources of fat? So oil, nuts, cheese, ghee, butter, these are the fat rich food. These are the fat rich food. So at the time of eating, we have to be very careful that we eat these things only in limited quantity. If we eat too much of these things, then we feel much more heat, because as we discussed, fat gives us energy and heat. It maintains heat in our body. And the next thing, if a huge amount of fat is stored in our body, then also it is problematic for us. Now comes the next type of components of food, that is vitamins and minerals. So these vitamins and minerals keep us healthy and help us to fight against diseases. Vitamins and minerals keeps us healthy by fighting against diseases. These vitamins and minerals we need in a small quantity. So we have to eat those foods in a regular way, means every day, and we need them in a small quantity. So if we eat a good amount of those vitamins and minerals, it is not going to help us. We have to eat on a regular basis. We have to eat the vitamin and minerals rich food on a regular basis, so that continuously we get vitamins and minerals. Not that in one day eat a lot and next day there is no vitamin and mineral. No, we have to eat every day in a small quantity. So what are the sources of vitamins and minerals? The very important is we have to eat fresh fruits and vegetables. These fresh fruit and vegetables are the sources of vitamins and minerals. Milk, fish, meat, these are also some of the vitamins and some of the minerals we get from these things. But mainly fresh fruits and vegetables are the main sources of vitamins and minerals. These vitamins helps us in the formation of our different body parts like teeth, blood, and several type of body parts. Like for teeth formation of proper teeth, calcium is required in our body. Formation of blood, iron is required in our body. So these are the some minerals which are very important and we need them in a regular manner. So vitamins and minerals are also known as protective food. Vitamins and minerals are also known as protective food because they help us to fight against diseases. So class, I hope you all are able to understand this topic well. Any problem, ask me class. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.